Hello everyone, we're standing here today at Connecting Green Hydrogen Europe in Madrid, organized by Leaders Associates. My name is Johann Wiebe from the Hydrogen Standard, and with me here today is Manuel Fonseca from PRF Gas Solutions. Welcome, Manuel.
Thank you so much.
Tell us a little bit, Manuel, what is your role in the business and what does PRF Gas Solutions do?
So we are a Portuguese company, and since 1991 we've been developing activities in the gas downstream sector. Obviously we started with LNG, it's still our core business. We build LNG regasification plants, we build LNG refueling stations, and that allowed us, this background allowed us to face the hydrogen market with some normality. And now we have some projects in mobility, also some projects in injection and blending hydrogen in the natural gas network in Portugal. But what we want to do is to do the same path that we did with LNG. And fortunately for us, we are developing some stations. We have one station already in Portugal. We won other tenders in Portugal. We have one station that we did the hydrogen refueling station in Madrid. We won some tenders in other countries. So at the moment, we are quite happy how things are happening with PRF.
Fantastic. That sounds very promising. That sounds very good. How has been sort of the transition for you guys? How has it been from sort of natural gas going into hydrogen? I mean, one gas to another gas, but with considerable different properties. How have you experienced that so far?
Okay. We have other competitors in the market, we know. They also know they have good technologies to do. We have one major plus, because we have a background in more than 20 years in natural gas, so we are used to deal with compressed gases. So we know it's a different molecule, okay, with very specific properties, but in the end you have to transport it, you have to compress it, you have to store it, and then you have to deliver it for the final user. So I think that gives us a major plus in this market. And as you asked for the transition, for us it was something, I would say, natural. Okay.
Sort of some of the applications you just mentioned are used in different sort of downstream industries where hydrogen is used. What holds the most potential in your regard, or are they all equally as interesting?
For us, there are two that I think will be huge in Portugal. First of all, the injection in the gas grid, okay? Because we already have a project that's running for more than 6 months with a complete success. The aim is to blend 20% of hydrogen in the natural gas grid, not in a closed grid, of course. And because we have a quite recent natural gas grid in Portugal, I think it will be replicated in all the country. And because PRF developed and did all the engineering for the mixing unit, we hope to do another in the other cities, of course. And also mobility. It's a big way to decarbonise the industry, and because we have the experience, as I said previously, in refueling stations, LNG refueling stations, we hope to see this growing in Portugal, also because we have a Portuguese manufacturer of hydrogen buses, so together we hope to create like a way where people can drive just using hydrogen or electric cars, but for us hydrogen, of course. So we think that we will develop more projects in injection and blending and in mobility.
Sounds like a wave of Portuguese hydrogen-related projects is going to sweep into Europe and beyond. We very much look forward to that. A little bit on sort of the point of infrastructure and sort of particularly sort of the distribution of the gas itself. There's a lot of talk obviously about it, the hydrogen backbone, often referred to as such. Some say it's absolutely ready to sort of deal with hydrogen. Some say a lot needs to be done. Blending seems to be the sort of the short-term solution. Portugal is sort of ready to be able to do that across the board, or is there still some work to be done to facilitate that?
Well, in our project at the time, we are not involved in hydrogen production. We leave it to our clients. As we did in LNG, we do not sell the molecule. We also leave that to our clients. And we as PRF, we are not involved in hydrogen production, okay? We work after the hydrogen is available. So there are major projects going on regarding the production of hydrogen in Portugal. I personally believe, I'm not speaking in the name of PRF, I personally believe that the project should go further with local production and smaller projects, okay? But our government believes, and I hope they are right, that having a huge, massive production of hydrogen would be good for Portugal. We can export because we have terrific weather for that. So we just need the hydrogen so that we can develop our projects, okay? Once again, we will leave the production of hydrogen to our clients. That's what they do.
That was a good and interesting answer. It was not really my question, but nevertheless very interesting indeed. A little bit back to my question was more sort of on the distribution of the gas itself and the gas grid. Maybe I should be more specific. Sort of and the readiness of sort of Portugal with the gas grid to be able to deal with sort of the blend of hydrogen. No worries.
Understood your question. As I said, one of our first projects was the blending and injection of with the natural gas grid. Because our natural gas grid, Portugal was probably the last country in Europe to have natural gas. Our national gas grid is quite recent, and we have a lot of network done in polyethylene, and the tests say that it's okay to blend with hydrogen. So I think it will be the major distribution of hydrogen in Portugal will be in the network, because we need to decarbonize our natural gas network, and it's the best way to do it. Also, we buy 100% of natural gas. So if we start producing hydrogen in Portugal in a commercial and way that benefits all of us, probably in the near future all the network in Portugal will have at least 20% of hydrogen. So I would say in terms of distribution, we are very well prepared in Portugal to scale up the projects.
Fantastic. Well prepared in Portugal to scale up the projects in hydrogen. Manuel Fonseca from PRF Gas Solutions. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you.